aliens had to do with it.
Well, let's just say extraterrestrial consciousness as opposed to aliens.
Okay, well, that was the word I used at the time. But,
I
but
understand.
we can PC it up now. Okay,
It's not about PC. It's about accuracy.
accuracy. Okay.
You see, the idea is that a being can be an extraterrestrial just by not being from Earth.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean it's actually alien to your life form. It can be something very similar to you.
Right.
Whereas on Earth, you can interact with aliens, such as dolphins, because they're very unlike you, but they're not extraterrestrial. You understand?
I do understand. Yes.
That's the difference.
Yes. Okay.
So you were acting and interacting with extraterrestrial consciousness, but they're not really aliens, not that type.
So
there
you're
are
saying that-
aliens out in space in a variety of ways, in a variety of shapes
Right.
that are nothing like human. But these are connected to the idea of your DNA, our DNA, and
Okay.
a group of beings we would call cousins.
Okay. So you're saying that I was interacting with those beings that are part of the process that created your civilization.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, there were a few others involved as well, but even they are not necessarily as alien as you might think.
Well, but it felt really good, and from what I've understood of those interactions, that people usually describe them as feeling bad or.
That's usually because the interaction brings them to a vibratory level they are not ready to integrate, and that vibratory level forces their fear reaction to come up within them, and they don't know how to deal with that because they haven't integrated certain fears within themselves yet. It is not in that sense that they are being harmed per se, but the idea is that they're not used to experiencing that level of integration by being, in a sense, brought to that level of reality.
So was the purpose of my interaction to be part of that hybridization process, or was there something else involved?
There are many things involved. It's not only the idea of the hybridization project, as you say, but it is also about your own expansion as a being, as a spirit, as a consciousness, and giving you more opportunity to choose the things that are more representative of what you wish to explore in this life and, in a sense, on other levels as well.
Well, it definitely led me to you.
All right.
And then about 8 months later, I began verbal channeling. Is that connected?
All right. But you see, the reality is that these experiences aren't just leading you to us or other things. They are leading you to you.
Mm-hmm.
More of you. That's the whole point. How you choose to go about that, what you encounter along the way, is really up to you to find out what attracts you. And we are happy to be a part of that journey with you. But you are really being led to more of you.
Okay. So just keep following my highest excitement?
Is that a question? Would you like to take that curved little question mark and straighten it out into an exclamation point?
I'm going to keep following my highest excitement.
Thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Specifically to me about this or anything else? Is that a question?
Remember, paradoxically and ironically, we can actually dispense at this day and age more information to you when you make statements instead of asking questions. Because questions close doors, statements open them. And when you open the doors, we can see through them and help guide you to that information. So the more statements you make, the more we actually can give you information than when you ask questions. So, is there anything else? That was a question.
Well, I have the contact crystal
All right.
on my nightstand.
And how will you play with that idea?
Well, I did the meditation that comes with the DVD with it, and
Yes. And?
I felt a lot.
Of what?
Energy.
In what way?
Well, my arms moved around involuntarily.
Oh, all right.
things
And
like
so
that.
you say then you will apply this in your life. How? How will you apply the energy you have received from that experience in your life? In what way, in other words, are you inspired to do things in your life with that energy?
Well, I like feeling the energy. I do that often.
Well, feeling it is all well and good. How will you apply it in physical reality? If you just sit around feeling it, it's not, in a sense, going to be grounded in your world.
Well, I visualize when I feel that.
Visualizing is not action. How will you act this energy out in your physical reality, thus grounding the vibration in your physical experience? It isn't sufficient in that sense to simply feel or visualize things.
Yeah.
You must complete the circuit by actually behaving the energy out. So what actions does it inspire you to actually physically take?
I do workshops. I verbally channel at workshops. And
All right.
Walk in nature, and
All right. Anything else?
receive a lot of massages.
All right. Whatever thus else you find this energy inspires you to do as a behavior, allow yourself to do it and don't hesitate. All right?
Okay, thank you.
That's what we have to say.
Ha'atu.
Ha.
Hello, Bashar.
I knew you a good day.
So, as I understand it, we're basically pieces of source energy shot into darkness to experience progression.
Well, that's one way to express it, yes.
Okay, well, after you hit the fifth density, time sort of melts away.
Well, yes.
So how do you experience progression without time?
You don't. That's the point of experiencing space-time, so that you can experience progression, so that you can experience change, so that you can experience creation and transformation. On those higher levels, things just simply are, instantaneously just are. And there is no real progression in that sense.
I see. So it feels the same to be in the fifth density as it is to be in the seventh density?
No, it doesn't feel the same. It isn't the same experience. Nevertheless, the idea is that the similarness is that there is a timelessness to what is experienced. It is not experienced as a progression. It is just experienced as what is from a different point of view.
Cool. Thank you.
It is many different temperatures in a sense. But the idea from that perspective is that to experience space-time and to experience progression is also, as you say, cool.
Yes, very cool. Star Trek cool. Okay.
All right, we understand.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I'm an audio engineer, and I love music, and I'm just have a little bit of question about your ears. Can you hear past 20,000 kilohertz?
Yes.
Yes. How far can you hear?
444.
Whoa.
We heard that.
That's cool. So I'm guessing your music would be just super complex, I guess, in the sense.
In actual fact, it is not. It is actually quite simplistic, because we revel in what you might call the complex richness that we can hear in things you would only hear as simple tones.
I see. Okay, cool.
I hear.
Okay, well then, are there planets that war on other planets out there?
There are other civilizations that do have forms of warfare, but we have not really encountered too many.
I was kind of thinking that if they're advanced enough, they'd probably be kind of more peaceful.
In general, yes. The idea is that some of the limitations that exist in your world and those other few worlds are not that common.
Cool. All right. Also, can I experience ascension if I'm drunk? Can I ascend if I'm drinking?
If you are actually intoxicated, no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, one more. I experienced the idea of being ADD. I'm very ADD. I have a very lazy mind, and I take.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I think I am. I'm not
You
really,
think you are.
My degree of knowingness hasn't been.
You mean
honest.
your mind is sharp enough to actually create the illusion that it's not sharp?
Could be. I don't know, but I rely on this drug called Adderall to make me sharp, and it makes me focused. It allows me to accomplish tasks very quickly, as opposed to.
And do you find that this works for you?
I do.
All right, then that's your permission slip for now. You might eventually allow yourself to change to another permission slip, But you have to absolutely and utterly believe that the other permission slip will work for you in the same way or better. But you can do that, but it's up to you to decide that that's possible for you.
Very cool. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. And I would, in that sense, define ADD as added dimensional depth.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
And happy birthday.
Why, thank you.
Things are going well for me, right?
Oh, all right.
My son has been balanced since the last time that we talked.
All right.
And I'm doing lots of fun and exciting things.
Thank you.
And then I had this thought that I was having too much fun.
Too much fun? So, did you put the brakes on your fun?
No.
Well, then I guess you were not having too much.
Well, because I told myself that's not a very good thought, so I just...
Well, it's not that it's not a good thought, it's simply not appropriate for the vibration you prefer. You don't have to invalidate it as a thought. So the thought came to give you a chance to simply recognize it as an equal choice you could make, and at the same time you decided that that would not be a choice you would make. Simple as that.
Okay. Sounds simple.
Well, it is.
I had a friend recently tell me that they thought I was getting very comfortable with my voice.
Oh,
like
all right.
this.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you attempting to be convincing?
Yeah.
All right. So you are not comfortable.
Well, I would like to speak more.
Are you sure it's necessary?
No.
All right. Then why not allow yourself to simply allow the times that it is necessary to be the times that you speak, and find out that there may not necessarily be as many times that it is necessary, and learn other forms of communication? Yes?
Okay. Be excited about that.
Why not? Why not?
That's true.
Why not?
That's true.
There are many forms of communication that are exciting, other than the idea you call speech.
Okay.
Do you not on your own planet say that actions speak louder than words?
Okay, so I think I'll start dancing.
All right. Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Okay, thank you. I would like to ask you a question about something that happened to me about 10 years ago.
Yes.
I had some body work massage done.
Yes.
And afterwards, I physically felt like the tides were moving within my body.
Yes.
Rising and falling. I had never felt it before, and I've never felt it again.
That's
So I was
all right.
wondering,
You simply
I'd like
hit a
to-
particular resonance pitch that allowed you to feel the motion of energy waves. There are energy waves all around you, going through you all the time. It is possible to hit certain resonant pitches that actually allow you to sensitively feel, to viscerally feel energy waves going through you. It doesn't matter that it hasn't happened that way since. The point is that in feeling it then, you took yourself to another level. That was the way you did it then. You'll do it differently now.
Okay.
All right?
I'm excited about that, too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bashar.
Good evening, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Yes, so I've been listening to you on your YouTube videos and books for the last year. And I want to thank you very much for the expansion that you have done for my life and everybody that I've come into contact with and spread your beautiful message.
All right, we thank you for being willing to expand yourself, and we are happy to be a reflection of your willingness to do so.
All right, thank you. So my question is a matter of our dimensional shift that we're going through.
Yes.
And so I've got these ideas that are running through my head on the matter of, is this shift that we're going through a matter of this lifetime, we're using it as an opportunity to raise our vibration for us to be a resonant match for when we reincarnate into being fully in the next dimension?
Well, in a sense, you are setting it up in that way. But again, remember, all lives exist now. So from the linear perspective, you can create that experience, you can create that effect. But when you do, in a sense, pass into spirit, you will realize that those different realities with those different frequencies all already exist simultaneously, side by side, in a sense, or overlapping, in a sense.
Right.
Remember that you're shifting billions of times per second already. And that shift is representative of shifting through various parallel Earth realities of different types. As you change your frequency in any given moment, that determines the next parallel Earth reality you will experience in the next billionth of a second, and the next billionth after that, and the next billionth after that, and the next billionth after that. No one parallel reality has any movement in it at all. They're like static frames of film. Motion and change is the effect that you create by actually shifting your consciousness from parallel reality perspective to parallel reality perspective billions of times a second, creating this smooth illusion of continuous change. So whatever vibration you are determines the reality you experience. So it's all about the idea of creating the vibration that is commensurate with the type of reality you prefer, and creating a greater degree of difference in your definition of reality from one to the other, so that you can actually thus then experience the shift more consciously, more readily, so you can recognize that you've been shifting all the time. Because every shift is an immediate shift and a total change. But you don't recognize it as such because every reality you're shifting to is so similar to the last one, you hardly notice any difference. But when you start creating a shift in your design to a reality that is much different, then you start to notice that you're shifting, and it becomes more conscious. Does that make sense?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Does that address the question you asked?
Yes, it does.
Is there anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you very
all right,
much.
thank you.
Yes.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I'm having a great time in this lifetime.
Oh, thank you.
It is really beautiful.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy as well the beautiful life that I have.
You do not
through
have to hope. We do nothing that does not reflect our ecstasy.
Great. Well, this lifetime, it's beautiful. The physical experience of having been loved and giving love is amazing.
Yes.
And I enjoy and I milk it.
Thank you.
The physical experience of traveling around the world, from the rainforest to the, volcanoes and all those beautiful places, is amazing.
Yes.
The swimming into the Caribbean and all those nice places is amazing.
Yes.
Visiting the North Pole and playing with all those beautiful islands and see the beautiful sky up there, it was amazing.
Yes.
Making love is beautiful. I came as a man this lifetime.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
Yes.
So it's really fun.
Yes.
I enjoy it.
That's what we've been saying.
Food is good.
Yes.
I enjoy very much.
Thank you. Now, we no longer eat or drink or sleep, but we did enjoy them when we did.
I do it for you.
That's all right. Thank you. We do enjoy what we have now.
I enjoy that very much too.
Thank you.
Thank you.